Tonight, Daytona Beach's police chief is setting the record straight after his department came under fire for fining a couple for feeding the homeless in a local park. Local 6's Kala Rama is live in Daytona Beach for us this evening. Kala, Chief Mike Chitwood told you tonight he's willing to drop that fine, but not before some changes are made.
Right, Matt. Today was a big first step. Chief Chitwood reached out to the attorney representing the ministries and said that he's willing to make those citations disappear, but only if the ministry gets the proper permits to feed the needy here at the park and also please the business owners aligning Beach Street. The feedings have been going on every Wednesday for the past year, where 120 people in need gather at Manatee Island Park. Last week, Chico and Debbie Jimenez were slapped with citations for trespassing and having a feeding program without the proper permits. The fines total a few grand. The feedings have stopped.
Our goal is to continue feeding and blessing the people, because we haven't just been feeding them. We've been giving bicycles, clothing, backpacks, tents. You know, we're not enabling the homeless. We are helping them into a transitional time.
It helped me to turn my life around, to get off the streets where my own family wouldn't help me.
Signs outside the park show where the problem begins and clearly state the city's ordinance.
Nobody's saying don't help anybody who's down and out, but let's do it in a place where it doesn't have a negative impact on the park and on the Beach Street community itself.
Daytona Beach Police Chief Mike Chitwood says the Beach Street businesses have complained and asked social services just a half-mile down the street to step in.
Some of the churches that do it, they ask to provide identification. They have a list. They know who's coming in. They check that list. They make sure there's no sex offenders. When you just open up the trunk of your car and you say, Jesus told me I need to feed somebody, who's coming in there? Where are the regulations at? And how do I know that this church leader isn't a psycho who's poisoning the food? I mean, we don't know any of these things.
Today, the chief's basically proved himself by making an arrest here. This guy has a very long rap sheet. We're going to go into that at 7 o'clock. He was here in the park during the time that a feeding would be done. Matt?
So, Kala, what's next to getting all this resolved?
Okay, basically the chief says, and the attorney says, who I talked to today over the phone, that they're going to meet next Wednesday after they've hashed out some legal issues and gotten some help from basically the city to find out where this ministry can go and still do their feedings, but legally do the feedings, Matt. That'll be determined next Wednesday.
All right, Kala, live in Daytona Beach for us. Thank you.